Hi guys. How are you guys? Shut up! Guess what, fellas? One more week and it's halfway done with the season. One more week. This is kind of funny. Hope you can enjoy this the whole time. Alright, NFL Pick'ems. Craig, you are tied with the boys. You blew a lead. It's hard to do, I know, and this Pick'ems is tough. The boys and Zeke and Destroy got 10 points last week, and you only got 8. So you're tied with the boys at 46. Zeke and Destroy, Arkham Fugitives are only 1 point behind at 45. And Fester's at 44. Team with no names at 43. Those are the main teams that are all in it. The rest are done. 3 weeks left. 6, 7, 8. Who will hold on? That's going to be a tough call. Thank you! Okay, I feel better. King of the Mountain is definitely arrived. Josh Cox obliterated Adam with 200. He had 208, which I thought was probably going to hold on. So wrong. Josh with his, I want to find his scores. He had 244.3 points. He played his best lineup he could play. Dalton with 37.5. Ezekiel Elliott with 35, almost 36. Devontae Freeman, 27. Antonio Brown, 22. Amari Cooper, 27.8. Tyrell Williams, 22.7. Greg Olsen, 27.1. And the only team that couldn't get in the 20s but almost did, the Viking defense with 19. His kicker got 24. Jeez. I feel sorry for Fester, of all people, because Fester had a great game. I mean, Fester, you were 5-0, and you got beat by the team that scored the most. And I think you're the second high most. You had 166.5 points. And if you played your best lineup, 199 points, and it still wouldn't have been good enough. Phillip Rivers on your bench got you 43. You have LaShawn McCoy on your bench with 22. You should do some trading. You got 4 running backs. Well, you know what? I wouldn't do any trading. Well, maybe Willie Snead's not bad, but you only have really 2 wide receivers, T.Y. and Odell. So you might want to try and trade one of your running backs for a receiver. I don't know why I'm helping you. I mean, I have a slight chance. I don't. I mean, I put up 88 points this week. 88. That's all I could muster up. And you're welcome, Craig, because your 122 points was enough to beat me as usual. Once again, a low-scoring game, and Craig's the benefactor of it. I think I'm giving you all my Christmas presents early this year. So frustrating. I'm having a bad year in a lot of my leagues, and I don't have all the same players as usual. It's just I've been decimated by injuries in almost every league. I drafted all the players that got hurt. That's why, I mean, I kind of like that idea. Oh wait, never mind. This is the wrong league. Never mind. Scratch that. Erase what you just heard. You didn't really hear anything, but anyway, Old Influence had 119.15 and lost to Show Me TDs. Tom, you beat him by, what is that, 0.8? I don't know what that would be. You had 120.9 and you beat him 100 by less than a. Well, I don't know. I don't feel like adding. Is it 1 point? Less than a point? Something like that. That sucks to be you. And you know what's funny is Tom couldn't have really done anything different. I guess he could have played Jamison Crowder instead of Quincy Unua. But would you have played Giovanni Bernard over DeAndre Washington, knowing DeAndre Washington's going to get the start? I don't think I would have. Would you play Golden Tate, who struggled, over Steve Smith? I don't think I would have either. I think I would have gone with your lineup, Mike. So don't hang your head low. Don't hang your head low. You couldn't do anything about it. You had Travis Kelce on a bye. You had the Seattle Seahawks on a bye. You couldn't do anything about it. You just lost by less than a point. Who else haven't I talked about? Oh, Mark. You scored 126 points, but your score was low enough to lose. And it's one of those games where, he scored 162 points, so I lost. There ain't nothing I can do about that. Now, if you're Jimmy and you scored 162 points, you'd be pretty ticked because you did lose. But Steve, good win. Brian Hoyer, I knew Brian Hoyer was going to dominate this game. I mean, whether win or lose, he was going to put up points. And let's see, Zeke and Destroy already went over you, suck. Gonna need a little luck to win. Well, 104 points isn't gonna muster it. Oh, you weren't the second high point, Jimmy. I just see this. Du Bois got 181. Well, you wasted 75 points, Robert. You only needed 105. Why don't you put that other part away for another week? Like when you play me, because you'll need everything you need to beat me. Because the day I play you, I'll score 190 points. I doubt I'll beat you though. I mean, look at that lineup. I'll have to admit, Robert, not much, but I'll admit a little. You have 4 good players on your team. And that's really all you need, right? Roethlisberger, David Johnson, Lamar Miller, and Fitzgerald. I'm not really a big DeAndre Hopkins fan this year. He's so up and down. And Darren Sproles is up and down. So I like those 4. And your bench players, not so big on. But that's a good team. Okay, Robert? I like your team a little bit more. But you played a weak team. Because when you got John Brown, Will Fuller as your starting wide receivers, and Jeremy Hill, who all are second tier, third tier guys, who'd you have on the bench? Well, you have Jeremy Langford hurt. Adam has TJ Yeldon on a bye, who's still not that great. You have Jimmy Graham on a bye, and do you play Sammy Coates, or was he on a 1-week wonder there? Well, you don't play him because, well, maybe you do play him over John Brown. I don't know. Either way, you still would have lost. It wouldn't have mattered because Robert destroyed you. Factory of Sadness. Okay, Jimmy, you're the 4th high score, so I guess maybe you would have been okay, anyway. Wow! David, 192.75. Wow! And that wasn't your best lineup. You could have played Chris Hogan and got you more points. Or no, you couldn't have played Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry gave you good points, but you played Martellus Bennett. Nice call. But you played Grass Kickers, who had a really bad week also with 105. Eesh. So, Factory of Sadness, are you bringing it? Tom Brady's back. Le'Veon Bell's back. LeGarrette Blount gets those short yardage touchdowns. Terrence West is the man there. Travis Benjamin, nice pickup. Jordan Matthews, Martellus Bennett got lucky. Janikowski got 18 points. Let's look at the standings. How about that? Craig, 2-4 in your division, where Fester's 5-1. Show Me TD's 4-2. Arkham Fugitives 3-3. Wow. Nice. Jimmy's on the lead with Tom right behind. My division, Du Bois. Look at my division. I'm still in it somehow. Du Bois is 3-3, Grass Kickers 3-3, and I'm 2-4. Old Influence is 1-5. I can't believe I'm actually still in it. That is just weird. The tougher division, Zeke and Destroy, 5-1. Mark, 3-3. Adam, 3-3. And Factory of Sadness, now 2-4. That sucks for you, David. You're in a tough division at 2-4. If you were in my division, you would be 1 game out of first. That would have been nice. Somebody's calling. Oh, it's my mom. I'll call her back. Hey, do you want to talk to her? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't touch it. All right. So anyway, nice pickups by some people. That Tom picking up Cameron Meredith. That was nice. I was kind of looking at him. Good pickup. That's about it. Anyway, really need the Chiefs to win. If the Chiefs don't win this week, the Chiefs, I think, are just done for. I don't care what they say, being last year when they came back from 1-5 and made the playoffs. Did they win the division? Yeah, I guess they did. No, they didn't, because if they would have won the division, we would have had a home game, playoff game. We got a wild card. But this year, if we lose this week, it's done for. I mean, you might as well just go for the best draft pick and lose. I don't want them to lose. I want them to go to the playoffs because our defense, when Justin Houston gets back, our defense, I think, will be ready. Our defense will be solid.
Who's Houston?
We're playing the Raiders this week.
Oh,
Shut up. Anyway, I want the Chiefs to win so bad this week. Dominate the Raiders.
no.
Shut up. I'm going to hurt you. All right. That's all I got. It was a good week. Some more players always get put on IR. I was wondering if, I guess, Randall Cobb and Eddie Lacy are going to be fine for the game, supposedly. They got pretty, I was kind of shocked. I didn't think they would. Because I got both of them in my leagues, and I could use them. I'm having a really bad year in fantasy. That's why I'm not really into the videos right now. I'm just not into it. I have one league I'm doing good in, and that's it. What?
I have Alex Smith and Michael Crabtree.
I have Michael Smith and Michael Crabtree. I tell you what, that's what he has to say. I'm glad you've got to look at this the whole time. I hope that, look at my dome. Look at my dome. It makes my dome look kind of flat. I'm a block. Oh, that's what it's called. It's probably called a blockhead video because I look like a blockhead. Can't look at your face. Let's see what you look like, Ken. Here, stick your head there. you look like a weirdo. Okay, get away. Go away. Back to my blockhead. All right, guys. Have a good week.